Hi, I'm Kelsey Hamilton. Have you ever wondered about the drug use in Louisville, Kentucky? Well, Kentucky is the third highest drug overdose state in the U.S. Last year, 1 in 5 people living in Kentucky enrolled in a Medicaid program. Kentucky drug addiction deaths increased to 1,000 per year. We only have 10 treatment centers for adults and only 2 treatment centers for adolescents. Now let's talk to Sergeant Brian Stanfield of the Louisville Metro Police Department Narcotics Unit to get his input on the drug use in Louisville.
The most prominent drug in Louisville right now, and I would say nationally as well as in Louisville, would be heroin. And the reason for that being the most popular drug, prominent drug, and also the drug of choice is because it's so inexpensive to get. And prescription drugs at one time, probably about 3 or 4 years ago, were the prominent drug to get your hands on, and they still fall in that top 2 to 3 category. However, due to the inexpensive cost of getting heroin and its availability in the region and nationally, that's the reason that the heroin has become the drug of choice here in Louisville.
Okay.
There is an increase in other crimes because of drug use in Louisville, specifically property crimes. I believe within the 8 divisions we have in Metro Louisville, if you polled the district detectives that work within those divisions, you would see a direct correlation between property crimes, whether it's car break-ins, residential burglaries, commercial burglaries, and just thefts in general, as well as some violent crimes that become an issue as far as creating finances to support a drug habit, and a lot of times those crimes are committed to do that. There's a question of, is there a certain area in Louisville where there is it's more prone to have drug usage? And I would say because heroin has become on the scene in the last 4 to 5 years heavily here in Louisville, that it attacks really no socioeconomic group of people. You have kids with college degrees, no education, and anything in between that get addicted to heroin. And because of that, I believe that what typically in the past you've had traditional street drugs maybe towards urban areas with the addiction to heroin in the last 4 to 5 years, here locally it's created a much more spread out problem where you can't really pinpoint a certain area of town where you have drug problems. So unfortunately it's across the globe and across Metro Louisville. There's several things we can do to decrease the drug use in Louisville, but it's not just a law enforcement issue. It's got to be pretty much a 3-pronged issue of prevention, treatment, and enforcement. I think collectively, if you use those 3 avenues to really attempt to decrease drug use in Louisville, hopefully success will be in the future. And this will probably have a direct influence on the housing in our jails. If you could put a real dent in drug use in any area of town, whether it's Louisville or another city, another state, you're obviously going to direct the population of the jail would most likely decrease, as you're going to have other crimes not being committed to support a drug habit. So I would, yes, definitely say that if you could reduce drug use and addiction, you're going to have a direct result on hopefully the housing in our local correctional facility.
I'm Kelsey from WJAG. Thanks for watching.